Hello, hi crew. I just wanted to say hi before we get on screen. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh my god. Oh, ahoy. I'm just like stretching. I just got like all my drinks ready. I got my cola, my water and my heckin' goddamned dude, I say heckin' sometimes and I'm forgetting that like it just is so weirdly millennial coded, right? So I'm like, oh my god, it's wild. I do have a soda. I only have like a couple because I visited family yesterday. So there's at least that. So you know, I could do that. Yeah, and I'm not millennial. That's why I say that. It's not a bad thing. I'm just like, oh my god. It only makes me think of stuff like heckin' chonkers and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't at all say anything close to that. And it's really funny. Oh my god. It's like it makes me like it's part of why I like don't I was thinking about this earlier, is that I don't like I don't like cringe culture, and it feels very cringe culture, right? And so I'm like, ugh, I don't know. Anyway, hi crew, happy Sunday, welcome in. Hi. Hope you're having a good one. Ahoy. You know how it goes. Happy Sunday. Hi. Oh, right as I went live, I posted a schedule. So if you don't know what we're doing this week, it's on there and it's very broad. And I'm like, I just have it like be here's the catch all for the days. That's about it. I'm like, bro, by this point, I'm just like, we're going to be vibing, have a good time, and not worry about a thing, because if I do, I explode. It's like that 60 minutes. No. What is that one movie where it's like the bus has to go like 60 miles per hour? It's whatever. Until Pokemon out. Yeah, basically, fuck it, we ball until Pokemon. And I mean, like, I enjoy a good number of games and things to do. So I'm like, honestly, it's nothing crazy, truly. In the meantime, yeah. But yeah, I do also, like I said earlier, is I do have some soda, only like what, a couple from visiting family. I've been trying to like, avoid personally buying some for groceries, just so that I have more of the same funds for better groceries and more of them. It's not that they're even that expensive. It's just like, I don't know. If I'm gonna buy some, I'm gonna buy enough to last. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, you know what I mean? But yeah. So I visited family yesterday, as I intend to do on the occasion. And it was nice because they have given me so much leftovers and so much snacks that I was just saying, I don't buy for myself. They were like, here's like a bag of chips, a baker's dozen of cinnamon rolls, leftovers for food today. Here's, do you need any like laundry detergent or, dishwashing stuff, It's like, it's always that whenever I'm visiting. It's never a bad thing. And it's really nice, honestly. So it's like, visiting family is always such a treat, man. And so it's like I got to just vibe and chat with my parents because they're always like so sweet. they were like, so they're the type of people that do watch. And here's the thing. I think it was because I was telling old stories that the chat was sort of hearing, like talking about like people punching people, or like a family punching family or something like that. And they were like, what was that? And it was like, because my dad does pranks and has done pranks, that my mom is like, mom's response is to just like sock him in the shoulder sometimes. And it's not often, but it's like, God. Did you get the baked goods from your mom? I did. Those are the homemade cinnamon rolls that literally was how many did she even give? It was literally like a whole baker's dozen. And I'm like, that's crazy. And it's like, oh man. She was saying is like, oh, I think this batch is too sweet. I don't like it. And I'm like, I don't think you understand my perspective. It's like, oh man, these cinnamon rolls are too sweet. And I'm like, you are, yeah, no losing weight. I was telling them that I was like, oh, I want to slim up a bit. It's like, I don't know. Oh my God, it was like legitimately something that I think I said it to them in a text, and it's like, oh, my mom is in the mood of like, I have to bake new, make this recipe better than it ever has been. And I'm like, okay, well, oh my God. Too sweet sounds like a problem. I'll take care of it. Yeah, exactly. She's like, okay, you can try it, but reminder, I think it's gonna be a little too sweet. And I'm like, I don't feel like I personally have that perspective. Yeah. Moms don't have that concept. My mom does, but she doesn't like when I do it too much. She's like, no, you look good. I'm like, I want to be more. Like, it's you, I know, but also like I will it's still like, despite like genetics, because sometimes sometimes I've seen family let themselves go. But I'm like, I never want to be that. So I will always be like, no, I'm going to think about it, actually. No, thank you. I will actually want to drop, like, if I really want to drop the weight that I want, it would probably be about, I'm just thinking, is like maybe 10, maybe if I really wanted to like look as good as I want, be like 10, maybe 12 pounds. Like, it's not a lot, but it's like, it's more what I would want to be. Yeah. Yeah, it's fair. I know. It's doable. It's like more just like, it's doing that and then keeping that. It's not crazy. Yeah, no, it's not anything. It's just so that like I feel like I have more of my like I like when my, how do I explain? I don't have like a chubby face or anything, but I like when my face is like a little slimmer than it is, and that's like around where that weight is. When it's like it's down to there. It's like, oh, it'll be a little more what I want. And I'm like, everything else is like, oh yeah, I just want to work out more. That's it. That's all. And I'm like, yeah. It's like, well, that's the thing though, is the working out skews the numbers, because muscle weighs more than, fat. And that's why I'm like, yeah. Lost a little over 20 pounds since since February from just walking on a treadmill and portion control. Oh, that's awesome. That doesn't even have to be super crazy. That is actually really good. Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations. I think that, yeah, it's mostly a lot more diet, but yeah, being active isn't anything to like stop, like to scoff at either. It's like that helps a lot. It will help a lot, and especially keeping it in that like the space that you would want it to be. Yeah, I'm proud of that. Hell yeah, dude. You know, it's really silly. I was looking at I was like cleaning up stuff on my Twitter recently, and I have deleted old like going live messages and stuff, and but it's like it's so wild how far back stuff like that can go, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's crazy, because I was just like going through and just like looking at that stuff, and it's like, oh my god, going back far enough you can actually see the history of like model stuff and everything. And I'm like, that's insane to me, man. Like, I don't understand how I don't know, man. It starts to be like I barely understand it, other than like, dude, I'm almost like I'm like a little goofy with how much I'm persistent with this stuff, man. I'm like, oh, I've been just doing this for literal years, like over half a decade. That's insane. I don't talk about how old I am specifically, but it's like, dude, I realize how long it has been, and that I'm not as young as I would have been when I first started, but like that's, I mean, it's not crazy, but like, oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Like, do I like, okay, how do I explain my I'm like it feels weird only because it's like it's nothing that I even think about nowadays, if that makes sense. You know, it's like I don't think about how old I am until it's like, oh, oh yeah, 5 years have gone by. Ah, and I'm like, I'm gonna it's like one thing I'll say and I just won't touch on. It's like I was barely able to drink, and then it's been 5 years since. I'm like, what the fuck? Hello? God damn. But that's insane. That's what I'm saying. It's insane. It's insane. But whatever, man. I still have never done a drinking stream, so you know, it's kind of goofy to think about. Yeah. But I'm like, in the same regard, it's just like I think about how like some people have been doing it for so much longer, right? It's just crazy. Yeah. I feel so similar. Like I don't think about my age until somebody will ask. Yeah, it's like the only time I ever think about my age is whenever somebody's like, I don't know, like checking my card when I'm like checking in for like the doctors and stuff like that, or you know, stuff like that involving like, oh, here's like this or that with like medical or whatever, where you like need to show your ID, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Man, what the hell? I'm vibing so hard to the music that I went to pause it. Dude, I love this kind of jam. I've been like trying to find like stuff that I think is really more my speed. when it comes to like yapping and also being like good energy for music. I try to have it like where it's not super crazy, like loud or anything. Hi, sir, you have a nice voice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You know, I was actually talking about or going to talk about that. Is that I found old clips of mine from like when I first started back in 2020, and it's like not specifically 2020, but it was like some of the earliest models that I had. And it was like, oh my god, I just sound the same, but my mic's better. Like, oh my god, I have not changed at all. That's crazy to me, man. What the hell? It's so funny. It's like, oh, my mic is just better, so it's like it sounds more quality in general. And so I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, dude. Don't look my age, but for everyone my age doesn't look any younger or older. I feel like I grew up I grew up looking old, and then I stopped, and it was like I caught up to my age, and then I think I now look way, I don't know, I look probably my age or younger at most. Yeah, at most. Because I'm like, I got my good skincare routine. I like drinking water, and I'm very active and healthy. So I'm like, I don't know, I kind of feel like it adds up. So I don't know, man. My voice has gotten deeper with age. Older videos scare me. Oh, jeez. I could imagine that eventually I'll start to sound like like a surfer dude bro version of Sam Elliott, where it just starts to sound like like either that or gosh, what's his name? I keep on forgetting the guy who voices Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog. Shit, what's his name? Hydrated, plump, and luscious. Keith David. Yeah, dude, I hope I sound somewhere like between the two, like Keith David and Sam Elliott when I'm old. I love their voices, so maybe. Then again, I'm like, I don't feel like, I don't know. I sort of like, I know that it's going to be like a slight more gruff for certain when I'm old, but that's about it. I don't know for sure. I had people say that they thought I was like 16, no joke. Oh my gosh. Well, that can be like good and bad, because it's like, oh, I mean, like not specifically 16, but it's like you look young, and that's like if you dress like to like, you can do a lot of styles that you wouldn't if you looked old, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think that's not the worst thing at all. Yeah, but you know, also being carded when you're like, I don't know, just out having a good time, and then just, you know, I'm way past the fucking age, bro. Stop. I'm fine. You should be able to tell, but you just, you know. I feel like I don't think I have been carded. Not that I have. What I mean is, I think it's always that like, oh, I look old enough, but it's like, yeah, it's only whenever I'm like actually like drinking or something that it would be like, oh yeah, get this card, get the card out, bro. And it's like, oh my god, I look so different than my ID now, because there was a time in my life where, how do I explain? There was a time in my life where I had a beard, and that is when I had my ID, and I'm like, oh my god, bro. Holy shit. And I haven't been able to change it since, because they think that it's like, oh yeah, it's fine, you can tell. It's like, brother, I don't have a beard, and I haven't had a beard in a long it was like a period of like a year or two at most. So it's like, stop. Oh my god. Carded like Monster Hunter or Mario Kart. Oh my god. Oh boy. Usually carded, usually like slightly humbled, asked for an ID. It's not too bad. People always treat me like a child 24/7. Yeah, that would be the one thing that would suck, especially if you are like, you know, I've a few friends that are also like that, where it's like they have told me that it's like, man, it's not all that it sounds like. It's just like, oh, people underestimate you all the time and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh no, that would suck so bad, dude. Actually, though, security looking at your picture and then being like, who the fuck? Oh my god. My ID has no eyebrows? What do you mean? How do you get to that? What happened, bro? Did you just have like a Looney Tunes ass like explosion? And then he's like, I got better. You know? Jeez. I hope that like, what do you mean though? Oh no. Getting your eyebrows blown off. Holy shit. I don't know. How does that happen? Or, I don't know, maybe you just... just have like the worst case of like, oh, I was like feeling a little manic that day and you shaved your brows. Oh my god. Drawing your... Oh no, yeah. Going peak Latina and just actually drawing on your brows. Oh no. I have like aunts, or I have an aunt that I'm pretty sure that's what she does, and I'm like, it does not look good, girl. It does not look good. You shaved them off consistently for a year or two. What? I feel that's an insane statement. Well, I mean, I guess maybe if you were to just like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh, do like goth makeup. Oh, interesting. I feel like it's not that I have like prominent eyebrows, but I have like eyebrows that I have to pluck in order to make them shapely. Otherwise, they're just gonna look like wild. And I don't like like, so it's like to entirely shave them off would be so jarring. I would look like I would just look like Donkey Kong or something. Oh my god, dude. Some sort of actual Neanderthal. Like like a goddamned caveman. Holy shit, dude. Oh man. My AD has glasses and long hair and it looks off. Oh no. Dude, I feel like see, like the thing is that I know that I need glasses to drive, but like that's like the only time I wear my glasses. Otherwise I'm fine. But like because of that, I did not wear glasses. I did not wear glasses in my ID. But yeah, I look like here's the counter. The problem is because I had the beard at the time, right? I had like that beard and then it was one, not very good. I was just so fucking chopped, bro. I was so fucking bad at actually dressing myself and maintaining a good look. So it's like I look zooted out my goddamned mind. I look like I'm like half lidded and a scruffy beard. Oh my god. It's so bad. I really do need to like update that ID because it is just fucking terrible. Oh my god. Who's in their 40s? uh has picked up, I'm not sure what that mania, it picked up almost picked almost there. Oh, I see. Just lines as their eyebrows, I see. And they're just like two lines, just straight up like cartoon eyebrows. Oh geez. Disheveled man, derogatory. Yeah, I was not a good, I did not take good photos even. I feel like I'm not bad at taking photos, but it's like I have to like really be in a good mood. Otherwise it's just gonna mess me up. I was like talking about this on Twitter the other day, or was it yesterday? I think it might have been yesterday. But yesterday, I'm gonna say, is that I took a photo using the like TikTok, right? Beard derogatory. Dude, I don't like facial hair, and I realized that I was just lazy, man. I really was. Um but it's like when I excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to like turn the audio back on for my stuff for alerts. There we go. There we go. Appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi. Dude, I was gonna say though is that I took the photo on TikTok, right? And I'm like, I don't post anywhere, but I just like, I like doing the things where it's like, oh, with the filter, this and that goes on, right? And I like, I took the photo, and I, you know, it's like, let TikTok choose the audio. And it's like, I was expecting to get entirely roasted by the audio, right? Because I've seen the trend being like, I take a photo and it's just like terribly, they just roast the person practically with the sound. Like they, I don't know, it's really funny. But what happened was I was expecting that. And then I got like Your Idol from, you know, K-pop Demon Hunters, and I was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Why are people saying that they're so like, they're getting audio that makes them feel like garbage and stuff like that? Or like they take photos of their cats and it's like fun or cute audio, and then when they take a selfie, it's like clown music and shit. So I'm like, I don't know. I was practically expecting like just straight up clown music. So gonna be real with you, brother. I know what you look. I know you, but you look so much better without a beard. I do. I had just, like I said, a phase of not giving a shit, and in a bad way, where my hygiene was bad, my hair was bad, etc. And it just made me feel upset. Just like looking back, and whenever I see photos, I've recently told my family about that. I'm like, dude, I don't look good, and I don't feel good when I look at these photos. Can we just like replace them? Like, you can even put up stupid baby photos of me. I just don't want this. Reminds me of an IRL friend who looks like Jesus. Oh, jeez. Jesus. I'm Pirate Jesus. Or Owl Jesus. Put them on the grill, Dad. Oh, man. But I think it's really funny. I have like thick, long hair in person, so it's like I'm not even super far off. I really just made my model look like myself, so I'm like I could totally see the I don't know, here's come to Jesus kind of moment. Oh my god. Owl Pirate Jesus. I don't feel like that should be a title that I try to claim. I feel like that's gonna be like not a good thing. I've said this to the chat here, is that I mean, like, I talk about family a decent bit, right? On the occasion it'll be like, oh, you know, I talk about family and stories with them, and it's like, to illustrate in your mind like what my father looks like, if you've ever seen a picture of like Frank Zappa, it's like Frank Zappa with short hair, but like my father looks less wrinkled for certain. That combo of words is not in the Bible. Yeah. Owl, pirate, Jesus. I don't feel like pirate would be in the Bible. But then again, I'm not sure. Maybe they would just call them like, oh, I don't know what they would call a pirate in the Bible in like biblical terms. OMG, you're Christ himself. No, I can't claim that. I don't feel like that's this is not safe for that. Yeah, Noah, I guess. I don't know. I haven't read the Bible. I'm not caught up on my fucking studies, dude. I gotta catch up. I'm behind by like however many years. I don't know. When are you supposed to know the Bible front to back? I don't know. Fuck if I know. I'm just like, I'm not at all near that sort of like mindset. Who cares? I only know who has a boat. There's gotta be like, it's fine. I don't know anything about that stuff, man. Which, for some people, is a good thing. Also, what is happening in this song, brother? You're not caught up? May I spoil for you? You can't. What the fuck? What the hell? What if it was on my to read list? Like, I've got it on my audiobooks. Brother, you can. Spoilers. What the hell? Man. Okay, bro. That you don't read. What are you talking about? I read sometimes. Sometimes. Nothing like novels. I read manga. I'm not reading a light novel or some shit, okay? Or oh my god, the Jesus movie was epic, but except the part where he dies. What the bro, what? Are you telling me spoilers in the we literally just yeah, the only thing I read is subtitles. Yeah. Jesus died? My bad. Sorry, King. My bad. Oops. Bleh. Oh, dude. Oh, Saint Youngman. I was actually thinking of that anime the other day. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god, it's so funny. It has been so long since I've seen Saint Youngman. It's for those that don't know anything about it, it is that there's an anime about Buddha and Jesus living as roommates together in Japan, and it's like very there's gay undertones. And it's really funny. I love it so much, bro. It's great. It's so good. It's never outright said, but oh my god. Let me show you. Like, legitimately. Oh my god, yeah. There's a point where oh my god. They have yeah, this is a real screenshot from this. Oh my god, dude. Hey, Vesper. Thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Would you like to see the anime or a screenshot from the anime? This is a real picture from the anime. OMG. I ship Jesus and Buddha. There's a decent reason to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what's even wilder than this, by the way? That Saint Youngman, it's called Saint Youngman, has a live action adaptation. And that is not a joke. It does. Yeah. Here's Saint Youngman's live action adaptation where Buddha and Jesus are roommates. Oh my god, it's so fucking stupid. Wait, is Jesus moist critical? It certainly looks like it. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. You know, it's like, okay, so I have seen the anime, right? You know, it's wild. One of the wildest scenes or episodes in this anime, right, is at some point they go to an onsen, you know, like just a public bath, and they somehow at the same onsen encounter the Yakuza. And oh my god, I think the Yakuza guy has like, I think the Yakuza guy has a tattoo, and then Jesus makes comment on it because he doesn't know. And but Buddha, being more from, you know, the East, he knows about the Yakuza. And he's like, But like, it's basically that it seems like Jesus implies that he is the son of the Yakuza Don, because he's like, oh, I have powerful family too. Yeah, I understand. I'm like, you know, the big guy's son. And the Yakuza guy is like, oh my god, so it shakes this Yakuza guy. It shakes this Yakuza guy to his fucking core. It's so good. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. It's such a good anime. I would absolutely recommend. It's been so long since I've seen it too. I think I saw it when it was airing, so I'm like, yeah. Oh, it's very good. Also, hi, welcome in. Hi, Miss Mistopheles. We were just talking about Jesus. Wow, what a coincidence. Wow. I'm sorry if I'm like, I'm actually probably misreading your name. I'm so sorry. What timing? Oh my god, bro. Movie night. We might be able to watch. How many episodes are there? Because I feel like there's probably like 12 episodes or something. Because it's like the usual anime run. But I don't know, man. Also, I I feel like I laugh like a lot. So I hope I hope it's okay. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm like really giggly. It's not that I'm not, you know, I'm not okay with being giggly. It's more just like, I don't know. Sometimes people feel like, what's so fucking funny, huh, bro? I don't know. I don't know. I choose to be happy, I guess. Hmm. Isn't it just the movie? Is there just a movie? I thought it was a show. Might be a movie. I mean, I do like being whimsical, but I also like, I don't know, I feel like the tone of my voice is very flat, or not flat, but decently monotone. And so it's like, I seem so like half and half. Like I'm either laughing my ass off or like sound bored as hell. I don't know, man. I also, I guess, laugh when I'm nervous, which is more often than not. At least when I watched it, it was like episodes. Yeah, I swear it was episodes, so maybe. I feel like it would have been, but if it's faster, if there is a way to just watch as a movie, then I think that'd be also pretty good. There's, I mean, probably more in the show, but yeah. Maybe they cut it into episodes. I'm not sure. Dude, I think that there's like so many weird animes out there. I was actually looking at because I was asking for anime recommendations the other day, and I'm like, I think there's just so many weird animes. They were OVAs. Oh, okay. That does make sense actually. Yeah, OVAs. So they were just like little segments, basically. Yeah. But it's like, I think at most I've watched like, I've just been watching One Piece at most recently. So I've been just like, I need to get out of my comfort zone. But I've also, okay, I have also seen, The Summer Hikaru Died. Like, that is also been very good. So I've been just like, man, I need more anime. I need more anime in my life because it's like, if I'm gonna be like chronically online, I'm just gonna not interact with stuff like drama or like, I don't know, keep cycling into itself. I don't know how to explain. I feel like I've just done so much where it's just I've only I've only been on Twitter or some shit. And I'm like, I need to not because I don't know. I need to just get out of their space or this weird mindset of it. Not to brag, but I came up with a pretty amazing drag queen. Oh, also welcome in. Hi. Welcome in. What would be your drag name? I don't know if I have any good one. Drag queen name. Titty bang bang. Holy shit. I don't know what makes for a good drag name, but that isn't interesting. That is certainly something though. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Puns? Okay. I'm not like I've talked about this and before. Is it like I don't know much at all about drag. And I'm like, but I've seen like little clips at most, but it seems really interesting. I mean, like, I don't feel like I'd want to do it, but it'd be interesting to go to like a show, right? Like, I'm so adjacent to that kind of like, there's just a ton of cool people in there, and that sort of like, you know, it's not super far off from like, here's a fun performance, right? I love that. A fashion show, dude, would be so fun. Been to a show before, it's awesome. I feel like it would have to be like somewhere where there's like some really, not like not like a big flashy show, but it'd be like where it's way more of a like a scene, right? And I just am nowhere near that sort of a space, and I'm like, oh dude, it would be so fun to try and like like see what's up, even if it's not like more than just being there and being like, hell yeah, let's watch and like pop off when people are popping off. You know, have some nice drinks and just have a good time. Mm-hmm. It was like something like Demeter. I barely know her. That's pretty interesting. Okay, okay. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not sure then. I don't know. I feel like there's like, I would have to think about what would be a good, just silly pun. Because I'm like, that's such a good one with it's like with it being like, oh, here's like an over the top like goddess or something, and then it's like, oh yeah, okay, I get you, I get you, yeah. Hmm. I don't know, yeah, but I feel like yeah, if it's like loosely here are puns, then I'm like, okay, okay, I can get it. It'll take a sec. Hoot for you, Hooters. I don't. Now here's like the thing. I don't feel like I would want to. I don't know, man. I feel like, dude, Hooters is a brand that like came out of bankruptcy and then went back into bankruptcy. So I'm like, I don't feel like it's a good title anymore, brother. Like at most, it's like to dunk on, right? I don't know. It's a cursed name, basically. And now all that people think about is like, you know, the tight outfits from Hooters. And now it's like, well, okay, if we're gonna do that, then might as well put like a femboy in a Hooters outfit, right? That's how far it's devolved, man. I'm like, I don't know. I still think of like, you know, I think of boobs whenever I think of Hooters, but like, that's mostly just because, you know, because it's me, you know. It's punny. What would I do with a name like that? I just feel like it'd have to be something wholly different though, right? Because it's like my name is Hootie. If it's like so adjacent to my name, it's gonna feel like it's weird, maybe? I don't know. Or is that too much, like thinking about it too much, you know? I don't know. I mean, like I'm just overthinking, right? It's got to be like, imagine there's no like lady philosophers, right? So it's like, well, I mean, famous ones, sorry. And so I'm like, I'm actually not even sure if that's a real statement. That's like, there's probably like lady philosophers that are like just I don't know of them, so but I'm thinking about like something in the same realm of like but it's like it would be something stupid like Diogenes nuts or some shit, but it's like that's not even a philosopher or whatever. It's just like the first like stupid ass old name with a pun, and I'm like, that's not even anything. And I'm like, that's nothing, man. What are we doing here? I feel like it's like my brain is only thinking or trying to think of like old and Greek and Roman gods, you know. And so I'm like, what are some of those that would be like any good for that? I don't know, man. I feel like it's like I don't know. Thinking about it, just I almost feel like another good one would be like, because I used to be so obsessed with like Alice in Wonderland. It'd be like, names are hard. Truly, dude, I couldn't think of a name in time before like I started streaming. So like, might as well just stick with what I got, brother. I've always been known as Hootie, so why the fuck not? Persephone. Oh my god, I haven't heard this song in so long. I don't want to listen to this actually. Oh, ew. Ugh. Not the vibe right now. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I couldn't even think of a real name for myself, let alone like a drag name. So what are we talking about? You know, it's like, I have 12 birds and I have only named 3 of these. Oh man. Oh no. Well, you know, those birds know that they're special. The others may not. The others are like, why do you get a name? Maybe one day I'll be jellical enough to have a name, I guess, right? Our master will name me at one point in their life, and I will be known instead of an unknown entity in our cage. Ah! Oh my god. Oh man, I feel like there's such a terrible time with like I I don't know what makes for a good name in like almost any space really, because it's like, you know, my only the only thing that ever pops up when it comes to names is like either puns or like stupid alliteration, right? Where it's like I don't know, it's like I think of superhero names like Clark Kent and stuff like that, where it's like something that doesn't really make sense to even like I don't know, like why would somebody actually name their kid Clark Kent in modern day if it wasn't a reference to, you know, Superman? So it's like I don't know, man. What is a good name? Like how did somebody like I would probably have to go to like a random name generator just to feel like, oh, here's some vibe of a name. Dude, I used to do that with like whenever I played tabletop game like Dungeons and Dragons, etc. My go-to was just straight up going to a name generator because I was just so garbage at making names. Because it's like, even when I was, you know, able to name something, it would be just like the simplest thing possible. And I'm like, somebody else is better at this. I would have to like just glean something from somebody else, practically rip their name just straight from the source. Name generators were a godsend for D&D. Honest to God, yeah. I've only encountered some problems where it's like, oh, this sounds like a swear word or like something like that, and I'm like, no, I'd swear the generator, they did it to me. Did somebody say D&D? I did. Was talking about how I'm terrible at saying or making names in something like that. Like D&D even is like was a huge bane of mine of like, hey, I want this to feel immersive, but like the names like Smallville is not gonna fucking cut it when it comes to like a village, right? Like, oh man, David Smith, the blacksmith, because you know it's his job is his name. I got nothing, brother. Bro, I'm Hootie Hoo because I couldn't think of a new name since I was a kid, since I was a child. That's so silly. The only other time I ever came up with a different name online, I didn't do my research before changing my username, and I found out it was the name of an obscure brand, and I'm like, God damn it. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna market myself, and I'm like, oop, actually, hold on. I can't do that because that's just a brand. What the fuck? No shot, brother. That I mean, it was good, but yeah, clearly somebody else thought of it. Oops, all brands. God damn it. I don't know what to do about that. I just wanted my fun nickname, man. You should sue them for infringement. You know what's wild? Is that after I found out who they were, or like the fact that they were a brand, and it was like they had this brand longer than I was anywhere near, and I like, oh, actually I want to buy something from them. Like I just inadvertently became one of their customers. And it's like, well, you know, they make a pretty good product. I can't complain. Oh my god, dude. Name you got accidentally came from an ex of mine. Oh, it was her middle name and I just forgot. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. I feel like at most I would probably have like some adjacency to my middle name, but like, yeah, still working on like the PDFs for my hybrid system. Oh man, I tried to find like the thing I had in work in progress a long time ago, but it's like it's so far gone by this point that I don't know where any of those files would have been. Man, it's okay. I think that like, I don't know, things involving tabletop is so fun. I want to find a way to get back into it because, bro, it's been just a hot second, bro. Oh my god. I want to play something, even if it's just like a one shot every once in a while, you know? Something like that still would be so nice. Yeah. I just feel like it's one thing to I don't know, play pretend and have a good time with that stuff, man. Because it's like, I don't think a lot of people even do that. Ugh. I'm all for exploration, but the tabletop will ruin your back. Yeah. You probably would want to at least use some cushions. Yeah, it's true. How you doing? Welcome in, Scully. My God. I swear to God. Menace. Welcome in. We're vibing today, having a good one. Dude, I am so bad at names. That's what we were talking about. I'm like, I think at one point I was like, I could probably rename myself to this, but I'm like, I'm so used to people calling me Hootie by this point that it would be like stupid to change that. So I won't. So, you know. Yeah. I think it was like, oh, excuse, a crack in my voice. Feel that, but I'm doing it anyway. Ah, that is okay. Ah, some people call you Elala. I don't. I guess I just like silly names, but I'm like, dude, you know how there's like corporate VTubers and stuff. Hey, la la. That's so goofy. I was just saying is that I feel like sometimes it feels more professional when there's a name like that, but I'm like, dude, you can't help it. You can't help it. But oh my God. Jesus. Don't harass the other chatters about their name, Scully. Oh my God. Oh, it's my fault that you're even named that anyway. I know. Oh boy. Your name when you first joined wasn't even hard to pronounce. I'm just fucking bad at remembering names. And I don't know why it's my fault. I know. I'm sorry. But by this point, oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Oh man. I think it's like 4 score and many usernames ago. Yeah. At least that part's been consistent, right? It was that I kept on misreading spooky as Scully or something, and I'm like, oh, what is my problem? And then you just changed it anyway. Like to be like, you know, here you go, bud. Here you go. You don't even have to think about it. It's like, oh my God. Oh boy. And it's stuck since. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. It's really funny in hindsight whenever stuff like that happens. At some point it was like, why the fuck am I yeah, why am I called Scott? I don't know. I don't know. It just happened because I misread misread your name, bro. Like that's really it. Oh man. It's so stupid. But it's like, you know, it's just how it is here, basically. I can't read for my own lives. Oh boy. God. I think it was like spelled Scully. Maybe. I think that's maybe, yeah. Like way back. Yeah, yeah. Oh man. 4 years ago now? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember barely other like I know what game I was playing when you showed up, but that's because of the fact that you scared the shit out of me. That's about it. I was going through traumatic events and then like then I get scared shitless on stream because I've never had stuff like that happen to me before. I'm like, oh my god. So it's really goofy as hell in hindsight, man. Dude, I was also looking at dude, I was like I was saying earlier is that I was cleaning up stuff on Twitter because I don't know. I feel like sometimes whenever Twitter's like really weird, I feel like I gotta like do something to like change it so that it like helps me doing some things. So I was like deleting old going live messages and stuff like that, and it was like really interesting to see how much more it's not that I gave up, but some part of me feels like I did kind of give up on stuff like like I used to draw an entire picture for each stream, like to say that I'm going live. And that's crazy. That is a crazy thing to do. But that is what I did. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. It stressed me the hell out, though. It made me so goddamn wound up that I'm like, oh. I stopped doing that because I'm like, I have no time to do anything else before stream. So, I don't know. And then I don't know. I definitely became more and more lax. So I'm like, I feel like it's better nowadays, if anything. But yeah, whilst I was playing Resident Evil 7, that was when certain new chatters joined and stayed. It's so silly in hindsight, man. So interesting. But yeah, it was like I think right after I was like dealing with the the fact that the actual flies scared the shit out of me. And like in Resident Evil 7, it was like one of those things where I don't know. They just triggered my phobia and it was just not good. So it wasn't the same stream or anything, but it was like a little after that point that like, yeah. If it weren't for Scully, I also wouldn't be here. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. It's very interesting how it like involved certain members of our community are. I'm glad. But you're welcome. I don't know. I feel like there's a chance that it's generally just because, yeah, it's like, I don't know. Twitch sometimes be promoting streams with hype trains is the closest I can think of, which is not a bad thing. Mm-hmm. Saw bright colors and I joined. That's valid, yeah. I hate buzzing sounds and they also remind you of your phobia. Dude, it sucks. Especially when there's like, because there's no like phobia mode for bees and flies. It's like, oh yeah, those are fine, right? Nobody has fear of those things. And it's like, bro, like, whatever. It's so goofy. Yeah. So like, you know, hype trains weirdly enough can help the stream. Not that I ever you know, ask for them because that's a weird thing to even ask. But yeah. There's always bugs in Resident Evil and it's awful. Yeah. Till it suddenly gets near your ears and then panic. Yes, exactly. It's like, oh, here's arachnophobia mode. But like, I feel like it's decently common for people to like really hate the sound of buzzing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased to the things that I see, right? Another high? Cause another hype train. Got it. I'm presently asking you to chill because I know that I want to do the donathon. I think in I'll have to decide what days, but I want it to be in September. And I would want it to be like, here's a week of time. Yeah. Because I want to set it to be like, I am live as much as I physically can be for that week. And then do things back to back constantly whilst I'm awake. Which does mean that I'll probably have to order food that whole week, but that's fine. You know. Remember joining during sometimes 3 years ago now. I feel like it's so interesting seeing people that have been around for so long. And it's like how much I feel like I've changed. But I think for the better, for certain. Like I'm way more comfortable on stream. I still get like, still get a lot of like bad thoughts about stuff when it comes to stuff involving stream. But it's that, I'm still working on that for certain. Showed up through a Shire raid. Yeah. I do remember that certain raids have actually been because, like, some people have stayed because of that. Yeah. Could talk about you with you after stream. Maybe. Yeah. If you got ideas. Yeah. Don't worry. I think that there's also like, I don't know, because of how schedule stuff works. It's like, Pops. We were just earlier today saying I'm not even that old, bro. Fucking Gen Z being called Pops. Crazy. Oh yeah, we never had a soda pop opening. I didn't open the soda pop. Oh, you heard the crackling? Oh, it's probably just the song. It's not my joints popping or anything, okay? Don't remember how I got here so a while ago, but like I don't mind being here, so you lovely peeps. Yeah. Ayuna, welcome in. How you doing? Don't crack your fingers. Now I do feel crazy. Oh. I feel like my hands might be a little like sometimes crackly. I try not to, but I really try not to. I'm here from TikTok. Ah, man. Remember dial-up? I do, but it was because I'm poor. I'm poor from the middle of nowhere town, okay? I know what dial-up is. I had it. I didn't want it. I had it in like where people had fucking good Wi-Fi. Like it's, I don't know, man. Oh man. I swear to God. And I tell you, my favorite game when I was like 3 was Install Wizard. I was like, oh, there's a wizard. Oh man. Yeah. Where the hell did that wizard go? What the hell? Where did that guy go? If you're Bob's, I'm grandma. I mean, I don't know. I do like older women, and it's fine. That's crazy. Feel like, I mean, I don't know. People like that are at best that like, hold up, wait a minute. I don't know. I also like, I have so many variety of taste, so I'm like, I don't know. I so get that. Oh my god. Bro, I mean, I don't know. If you're like my age or older, like that's, you know, basically all it needs. It's like I don't mind. Whatever. Whatever, bro. Like I just don't want any interactions with like, I don't know, things that aren't that. That's all. You know what I mean? Ugh. I just have a proper conversation. I like having like goofy ass conversations. I feel like I've always been treated like I'm way older than I am. So I'm like, honestly, I do want more like goofy ass conversations. But so you hate me. You're not even that much younger than me, guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Crazy. I feel like, I don't know, like I said, I feel like it's either that like people are like really like the VTubers have such a like range. It's so interesting to see. Yeah. Experienced woman blushes. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I feel like if I start talking about my interests, then people are gonna like go nuts. So I try to sometimes keep to my. I don't know. I don't feel like I. I get really flustered whenever I talk about the things that I like. Okay. That's all. That's all. I don't know what the fuck to say sometimes. But I even count? I'm like late 20s. You're technically older than me, yeah? Well, shit, I'm giving away too much information. Oh my god. Always been treated as the youngling since I was like, since most of my group is older, yeah. I'm killing this guy. Kill this guy. Kill him. No. Yeah, I'll shut up now. Oh man. I already basically talked about my age earlier. We gotta move on. Y'all didn't hear shit. Yeah. We already basically said too much info today. It's not like deleting stream worthy, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Thousands of years old, right? I'm an anime guy on the internet. I'm as old as the plot says. It's true. I never listen to anything you say. Do not dox yourself. I have enough gray hairs. I'm actually pretty solid on like not doing that. I do keep in mind like stuff involving that like pretty consistently. I don't like to disclose a lot of information. Honest to God, what if I'm also lying? What if I'm also like billions of years old? And I'm just really good at making myself sound young. No. I mean, I tell you guys pretty like generally. Don't think you got to worry about your hair, babe. No, just started finding gray hair. I feel like a trickster. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just saying is that like I'm not making any in-person appearances, so it's probably fine. It's always gonna be this kind of visual. I think the only thing I would ever do that would be like here's like my face would be like at a place like a convention and just never like I don't know like hey no photos though like you know I'd rather not. But then again, I'm like, I don't know. Even then, I'm like, there's other stuff. Mm. All you need to know is that what I look like is on screen. Guys, you're looking at me right now. What the fuck are you talking about? Guys, don't try to ruin people's immersion. I like immersion. Shut up. No, I'm joking. It's fine. I do really like kayfabe and stuff, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm about to get some sort of like transformation. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it felt. If you cosplay yourself, no one would believe you. I feel like it would be I've seen some people cosplay themselves. Like I've seen Cottontail. She's cosplayed herself. I know that there's a few other VTubers that's done stuff like that, but yeah. I like blenders as much as the next guy, but come on, man. mm. Dude, I'm just, I'm gonna take like an elixir and just entirely change my physical form. That's how much it's gonna cost as the cost of a model, right? Is actually going towards an elixir that'll change my true form. And it'll make it look better. And it's like, respecking my character creator. I'll have like, different hair, different eyes, different teeth, ears, all sorts of stuff. Crazy, bro. Crazy. If that's the case, give me my money. It costs the same amount. We just want to make it, it's gonna take the same money. What the fuck? Can I shake the bottle? No, you might mess up the elixir. Yeah, take the Fantasia potion. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what would happen if you took, or if you just smelled the potion though, because it's like, just the fumes alone, I don't think do enough. Maybe you would be able to respec your last level. I don't know. Oh no. Add an ingredient to the potion for X amount of money. Oh jeez. That sounds like an awful idea. But you would have to, okay, I could see something like that, but it would be like the highest donor or some shit. It's like you can only add if you outbid the last guy. What is it? What's in it? Hopes and dreams or something? Something hopefully alcoholic. Yeah, man. You know what's actually in it? Nice. It was a quick one though. I think it was pretty good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crispy. Yeah, first ingredient is crisps. Love your model just like it's peeking with the zoom. Yeah. If I like lean back enough, it's just like my stupid ass was waiting for a genuine answer. No. Oh no. Oh my god. It was quick, didn't last longer. Damn. Common issue nowadays, man. I feel like, dude, I love a good soda pop though. He's really mulling this one over. I like a good soda pop. I feel like it's the caffeine, but also even a non-caffeinated drink. I think it really is just the carbonation. Because even something like a ginger ale is still good, and that's not, there's no caffeine there, so that's good, right? So I'm like, Actually, I don't know. Is there caffeine in a stock standard ginger ale? I don't remember. I have ones that are like, no, sir. I didn't think so. Yeah. The bubbles hurt sometimes. I don't know. Maybe it's something about the bubbles that I like. I think the only issue I have is when I'm streaming and talking, that it starts to feel like I'm too bubbly and like it's bad audio. Don't chug it and the bubbles won't hurt. Well, that's not a bad point, but damn. Only dark sodas mostly have the caffeine. That's true. Generally, most of those are just the dark sodas, yeah. It's like 20 base power anyway, yeah. What kind of like energy mana boost do I get whenever I drink a soda pop, huh? What kind of like replenishment of my stats and abilities do I get? A light sip of my McDonald's Sprite and then I explode. But that's a McDonald's Sprite, okay? They just like pour the carbonated water in there and then some of the Sprite flavoring. They just like go nuts with it. It's mostly bubbles. It's like drinking, like, I don't know, some sort of, I don't know what a good analog would be. Whatever. I'm at a loss for words. Yeah, just add syrup to the bubbles. Exactly. Yeah, flavored bubbles is all it is, really. Yeah, it's like a bomb. Yeah, it's like some sort of carbonated bomb. Yo, every time you drink it, it feels like the first drink you've had in like 3 days. I haven't had a Sprite from some sort of fast food place in a long time, but it does sound like it'd be nice and refreshing, especially right about now. I don't know. I mean, I got my soda, so I'm fine, but Dude, I've been also in the same spot where I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, I probably should take a break before I do the subathon or donathon, just so that I don't burn myself out, bro. Somebody get this man a Sprite. Stat. I feel like it's whenever I do visit family, they definitely help me have like a more grounded thing. So I'm like, I'm doing okay. But there's times when I'm like, man, I need to like just sleep for a week, man. You know what I mean? Just hibernate for a solid week. Like no internet whatsoever. Just go into like rest mode, shut down, veg out, just bed rot. Not even go anywhere, but yeah. Mm. Mm. I think that there's so much merit into just resting though, because I'm just, you know, to do something like that in Greece where everyone just naps for a couple of few hours every day. Oh, that's nice. Everything closes for nap time, literally. Oh, that sounds like it'd be nice. That's like a society. We need to prioritize our own well-being a lot more, bro. Holy. I just feel like I've been, I don't know. Honest to God, I think I put so much stress on myself that I'm like, I really do just need to step back and be like, hey, actually, I need to stop that shit. A government mandated nap time. Oh, the dream. I don't know if that's going to be able to happen. Why? So they can tax that too? Oh no. It's like, yeah, well, you know, you're not getting paid for nap time. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah. That's gonna be the only rebuttal they're gonna have. Well, actually, my if you want nap time, you can just nap on your break. It's like, brother, I'm using my break to like not crash the fuck out at a customer. Like, chill. Charge me for the production costs of my dreams. Exactly that, yeah. Dude, I do feel like though I put so much stress on myself. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. It's like half of the time I truly do just like I treat myself like I'm a big professional streamer, and I think it's sometimes that I do stress myself out because of it, and I'm like, it's not a bad thing to like basically treat yourself like certain ways, but like I said, is that I stress myself out because of it, and you know, it's not the worst thing to be like consistent with one thing or another. But yeah, I feel like I'm presently in an in between, and I'm like, I gotta be able to be patient with myself. And dude, it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing, man. Like I know that right now, if I don't change anything, nothing changes, right? That's actually where I'm sitting, and I'm going to change things, but that's going to take time to do. So, you know, don't stress yourself in the meantime, Hootie. Exactly. Yeah. I think it'd be better to take a break before or after the donathon. I think it might be better before, but it's hard to say truly. You know, I feel like it'd be something where sooner than later might help my mindset. And so that it's not like it would have to be like right before, or like, you know, the next time you see me live would be the subathon or a donathon. But I feel like something where it's, you know, maybe a couple days. Yeah. Like a long, intentional 3-day weekend or something, right? Equivalent of something like that. Yeah. Take a break before your body takes one for you. Yeah. Exactly. Is going to be taking one after the donathon too. Once I make him drink a gallon of black coffee. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, I wouldn't do that. Dude, that would feel so garbage. So terrible for my body, dude. Oh my god. It's all the caffeine without any of the good flavor in my mindset, you know what I mean? I mean, I've heard there's good, like, normal straight coffee, but like, I don't know, man. Oh, jeez. That's just torture for anyone, yeah. That would just be bad for anyone involved. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna say something and I don't want you to feel like it's like it's not that I don't believe in the crew. I just think that it is good to quell my like expectations that I don't think that the crew are going to be able to physically cover like the entire cost with just the subathon. And that is okay because that would be insane to make that much in that sort of time. But, you know, I think that it'll at least start. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't go into anything to, you know, expect that. We can certainly try. Like I said, you can help as much as you can, but it would be very, I think, rude to expect something, if that makes sense. Don't go into debt. I don't wish to also challenge. If you can help, I would appreciate the help, but I also don't want you to overextend. That'd be just nuts, okay? Yeah. I swear. Menaces. So that's, I don't know, that's my thought going into it too. I swear. I think it's like, you know, world of expectations is it. Like, I just expect to have a good time really whilst I'm there. Yeah. Yeah. Even if it was just $1, then it'd be like more than nothing. Very true. Yeah. More than you ever might know. Yeah. Exactly that. And I think that it's like, I don't know. I think this will be like one of the only times I would want to ask for help, because other than this is that like I feel that I have done so much to try to not have it be like you guys do this all your own, because it's like I've tried so many other ways and they've all just fallen through. And well, that's been several years now. And so because of, you know, bad business, is that like I'd rather just get it going by that point. Thank you, Scully. The rest of you pay up. Oh my god. I'm covered. Oh my god. We haven't even started the goals yet. Oh man. Goofy, I swear. Just know that it's like, yeah, over time we're gonna get there for certain. When is it? Damn. Will have it be. I don't have like the exact dates, but I was thinking at least early September. But I wasn't certain 100% the date. I feel like it could be a fun event when it comes to, if it was to finish off on the 13th, like 7 through 13 could be good. I can try to save. I do appreciate that. And thank you. I'm not going to say anything otherwise, is that I just feel bad asking in the first place. Because I really wanted it to not be anything that you guys had to pay to help. I really did. Yeah. But, that's okay. It's not your fault. I know. Yeah. It's stupid. Shut the fuck up. You can't stop these hooligans. I know. I appreciate you. Also, like I said, don't ever overextend. Only within your means. Otherwise, I swear to God. Appreciate you. Thank you. I just think that the crew has always been so very sweet. And it feels like I'm asking for something on top of it. I know it's not. But I wish that I never want something to feel like this is like, I don't know. You know, after party at Goodwill's. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. Go broker, go home. I'm gonna throttle you, you freaks. I swear. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think there's like how do I explain my thought process, right? It's like I always see so many different like streamers have like really generous and kind communities, and that they lead by example by like doing what they can to do within their means, so that like everything as much as they can goes back into the stream. And even if it's not an easy thing to do, I try to do that as much as I can too. So guys, drinks at my place. Cardboard box in the dark alleyway. Yatta! A great view of the sewers system. Oh my god, brother. Oh my god, I'm killing you. Swear to god. All the you do is so we can afford drinks. Oh my god. Or an alleyway. Oh my god. Bro, I swear. Back alleys of a Denny's is nice this time of year. Yeah. Is there less fighting, or is there? I'm banned from there. Imagine. Can we rain check that? Holy shit, bro. Me and Scully fought there so too much. We've been banned. Bro, you've been banned? Man. Can't have anything nice here. Well, I don't know. I guess maybe is Denny. I don't think I would really consider Denny's a nice place to eat. It's like you're there by necessity by that point. Yeah. It's hope it's only you two and not the entire who got banned and not the entire collective. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if it's anybody associated, oh man. I need my 3 a.m. country fried steak. Oh, dude. That sounds like it'd be actually pretty good. So welcome in. Hi, Pixel Sakura. Welcome. You've been just yapping all day today, really. Let's go to the Waffle House instead. Oh, jeez. Wow, a nice country fried steak would be pretty good right now. Oh, man. Denny's may not be nice, but someone's getting a grand sandwich in the back. What the fuck do you mean by that? That's crazy. What are you talking about? You're nuts. Nuts for that one. Holy. What are we doing today? We've been just yapping. I like having a day where we just hang out and chat. So I think it's fun. Are the Grand Slams 3 for 1? Oh my god. Oh jeez. Menaces. Oh man. But yeah, I want to save money and this is the thing we're doing this year. So that's what I'm doing, man. I'm not going any trips. I'm not doing anything that isn't, you know, basically saving up for the big old model re-debut. And even then, it's gonna probably just be the model. We'll see, though. So, yeah. We'll see, we'll see. I feel like if any excess, it would be like probably still going to the model, but we'll see. Unless it's like crazy, which the model is already crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Any excess goes to future stuff. True. Yeah. But I've been just, doing the best I can otherwise. True. I think that legitimately there's just so much to be had when it comes to like, a fun old heckin' rebrand. I was actually looking at how do I explain? There is a friend of mine that was doing like design review stuff, and I was like, oh, I know I shouldn't. It would be really funny if I were to have just put in my design anonymously somehow. But it was just on Twitter. But it was like more just, hey, this is what I the new design. It would be so stupid to do that. It would very, very much be dumb, but it would be kind of funny. So it's like the fact that it was you know, you have to be like, yeah. Honestly, I half expected that when I saw the post. Well, the thing is, you know, then there's no incentive for other things, and then, you know, I can't tease you guys with it. That's all. I would have shit my pants if I saw that. I know that they would have also yelled at me, being like, you need to delete that right now. This is terrible for marketing. I was like, yeah, I know. Brother, what are you doing? I swear. But, you know, I'm trying. I know. The way that I would have. Yeah, exactly, dude. Doing more on Friday. Well, I still don't think it's a good idea to do it, so that's why I won't. How can I tease you with the incentive of, if you get to a certain point, I just show you the model idea or the design idea? I know the design is good. I know for a damned fact it's good. Oh, we all would have had this bird. Yeah, those that would have known the design would have been like, hey, really cool design. Fucking, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to turn you into fucking dust, you stupid man. Exactly that, yeah. And that's not even just the mods, it's like other friends that are streamers be like, hey, stop. Because I've expressed to them in the past is like, I just want to leak some things, like, and then their immediate response, and these are from people that are like normally really slow to response, is like, do not do that, I swear to God. It was like but it was like, that was a long time ago too, and it was really funny in hindsight, but yeah. Oh man. It was like, one was like, oh, it's gonna be okay, and the other is like, do not, all caps, do not. It's stupid. I actually kind of just want to see, how long ago was that now? Hold on, because that's kind of funny. Oh man. Stupid. Hmm. Hmm. See, when was it? How long ago? Let me look. Hmm. It's been a long time, bro. I'll tell you that much. I'm just looking. Holy. Yeah, no, it's been a while. I'll look later. Anyway, dude, I've known them for like, God, the entire time I've been a VTuber. Crazy to think about that. The entire time they've been a VTuber too, so I don't ask them to do things, or like, the only time I've ever done things is it's like on my birthday or something, where it's like I feel like I can ask something because there's like at least some reason, right? It's like, I don't know, there's less and less like reason to be that like uptight about shit. That's all. Anyway, dude, I'm excited for the future though. And I think that you guys should be too, bro. It's a lot of good stuff. And trust me when I say it's gonna be worth the wait. It will. Even if like, I'm still waiting on certain things for responses, etc. It's like, it's it's fine. Nothing crazy. If that doesn't, work, then I'll do another thing. That's all. Man. It sucks waiting on like a response for things, especially if you're trying to be like, hey, it's the first time I've like talked to this person. So I might have to like, wait a little and then maybe I like send, hey, just, it's been a little, how's it going? I don't know if you saw this, crazy to me. Dude, I hate waiting. I'm so impatient though that I like, I do wait and like just I just, straight up have to keep the good vibes whilst I'm waiting. But God, I start to get impatient. And I mean, honest to God, it would be such a valid crash out by this point, but I can't. But, I'll keep the good stuff going, man. Dude, you know what's been on my mind is that I've also want to do certain things that I've been meaning to do. Like I want to do part of like a thought process I have is that like I want to keep playing certain specific games. But I'm like, I want to start to organize certain things. And oh my God, dude, it's so hard to like keep consistent when I'm like not organized though. So it's like to get myself to organize, it's just such a difficult task for me, man. So yeah. I don't know, bro. I just want to be able to like feel like I can move forward. Basically, how it's like that one thing with Avatar. It'd be like, I just want to, move on from my past, cut my ponytail, and just fucking live my life now. God, I don't need to think about honor. Just, Prince Zuko. But it's like, yeah, things take time, man. You know how it is. It's fun, but it's also like, gotta be patient with things because truly, it does legitimately, yeah, take a lot of time. Talk to its manager, yeah. Yes, Dante Basco. I like that guy. He's neat. He's been in so many different things. Dude, voice actors that are in like not too many things, but like in a lot of things, it starts to be like, bro, I hear your voice everywhere. And it starts to be like really funny when those same people are like content creators, right? Like how people like Sayu are voice actors that like are just everywhere. And it's really funny. I'm not specifically friends with Sayu, but it's like those that are complain about him being in everything, and it's so funny to me. I love that though. Starts to be like more of a joke past a point. Man, dude, it's like also really funny, especially when somebody has like crazy range, where it's like, oh, I didn't even realize it was you until I started hearing it more. And I'm like, oh no, you know, it's like, I love that stuff. But I still feel like even if I was to get like voice acting opportunities, I would only do it like casually, you know? Dude, I feel like my voice is so like, it is a good specific voice, but I don't feel like I don't know if I really have the chops to be like full-fledged voice actor, because that feels so much more stressful as a whole thing there. I would just do it like for the fun, say casually until the money starts rolling in. Well, it depends. I don't feel like. See, the thing is, it's not my passion, is the thing. And I'm like, I don't know. It's hard to say because it's like I can see what you mean by that, where it's like, oh, but that can fund your passion. I was like, yeah, but like, if my passion can fund my passion, then that's nice too. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense, yeah. I don't know. I don't think that a lot of people really can have like a passion that funds itself, though. Yeah. The casual ASMR voice lines or something. Mm, yeah, I could see something like that. I want to be more, I don't know if prolific is the word, but it's like I want to do more of everything. I think that's prolific, whatever. Anyway, I want to do like more of everything that I have set to do, but it's like so hard to do that when I'm just been waiting, if that makes sense. Yeah. Hell, I mean, like, I being more and more comfortable doing stuff on stream, it's nice. Yeah. I like casually hanging out. I like being chill. But I also think it's really funny to have, or fun, not funny specifically, but like fun to have like the hype moments. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get nervous with voice work. That's okay. That's understandable. Yeah. I think if it's something that like wouldn't be up your alley for certain personal reasons, that is okay too. Absolutely. I think that legitimately, me being more and more comfortable doing stuff it's just been like, I don't know, nice, because how do I say this without like talking to like it's, you know, talking about the meat and potatoes and like, you know, how the sausage is made, right? I have held myself back for so long that it feels like with me being more and more comfortable on stream, it's nice to see that you guys respond well to it, if that makes sense. Like, I've seen new people come in and be like, oh, it is nice to be here. And I don't feel like I've done anything more than just more be myself, right? And it's weirdly enough, with the realization that I am not going to be having some sort of like help with funding, that I'm like, you know what? Why wait if I'm not going to have a guarantee thing there? I'm just going to you know, we're doing it live, basically, right? Yeah. Good stuff. It's good. Yeah, fuck it, we ball, man. We having a good time. Why wait, right? Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Balls? Yeah, people can sense when the streamer's comfortable in their own stream. They just want to stay more often. I do think that's the case. I think that there's so much more. You're captaining your path. I am. Hi Vivi, how you doing? Welcome in. I think there's also really it's really funny because it's like more literally you can tell when I'm relaxed, when I'm like comfy in the way I talk. I'm like even more chill and slow paced and everything. I feel like people would probably, if they don't know anything about me, just think I'm tired as hell. But I'm like, dude, I'm having a great day because of it, bro. Just woke up, accidentally slept through something, but otherwise okay. Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry that you slept through something. That never feels good, but it's certainly something that I hope doesn't lead to problems. That's all. Like if it was a doctor's thing, that would not be great. But you know, because oh man, dude, I hate being like a no call, no show for anything, because that just feels like so terrible, bro. Absolutely not. I don't like doing that at all. Yeah, no show at all is. It just feels so bad because it's like, well, you're the one who scheduled it, or I mean, with doctors at the least. But if you're even like involved in the planning of something, right? Yeah. Didn't you ghost a hotel that you worked at? Yes, I did. I just left. I stopped working at some place. Didn't even resign. I just left. That's a no-show. Oh yeah, no, that's for sure. I was fed up with that job though because they asked too much. I feel okay. Oh man, I was like a different level of disrespect at certain points, bro. I'm just gonna say that for certain, and I'm like. Just be like, they never called me though, is the thing. They just like never called me to go back to work. It's like, oh, how do you get your schedule? It's like, I just don't. It's like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. It's like, my coworkers sucked and the people employing me sucked. So I'm like, yeah, there was no part of me that felt remorse, man. Yeah. I don't know. Hell, some of them wanted more work. I don't know. I feel like if anything, I gave them more work to do and then they were asking for that anyway, I guess. They probably badmouthed me, but I don't care. They were awful. Yeah. I was mortified. Like, what's your store going through? Well, you know, I would have thought about that if my coworkers were good people. They just weren't. They just weren't. Yeah. Just quit today, and I tried really hard to not cry, but I made myself. Oh, and my manager cried. No, it's okay. It's a good next step in your life if you can eventually save up to, you know, help yourself. That's a good thing. Hell yeah. Also, hi Twitch, welcome in. Welcome in, hi Twitch. Hope you get some good sleep when you do though. Dude, I love pajamas. You know what I have that I almost treat it like a rare occasion is that I have Sanrio pajamas. I have myself a pair of pajamas with Hello Kitty, Kuromi, Pochiko, and pom pom pudding and stuff like that. And it's like, they're so comfy. I love that. It's so nice. I say that because I'm currently wearing my very comfortable Sanrio pajamas. Now the problem is that they are so baggy that it's like just it's just like, oh yeah, these are only for pajamas for certain. You could not wear them like a like sweatpants or anything, you know. You're not going out to the grocery store unless you're like really bold. I don't know. I'm the type of person that doesn't like to go anywhere unless I'm like actually wearing pants though. So I'm like, I don't know. That's probably not just me, but like I've seen people be like, what do you mean you don't just wear like, you know, like sweatpants to the store, right? What the? I was gonna say you wouldn't even wear those outside anyways. Yeah, you know, have to strength to put on pants. Yeah, well, it's like, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it starts to be like, oh, here's one more barrier to going outside. The only time I go outside in pajamas is to check the mail, bro. Like, I just cannot do that. I don't know. Maybe I feel like, it's not that I feel like I'm going to be judged, but I feel like exposed, you know? And that's like such an, I don't like that experience. It's like, man, I don't want to go out in pajamas. I gotta look at least, I don't know, like I can like defend myself. I don't know what I really mean by it, other than like I feel like if I felt like I was gonna get in a fight, that I could reasonably still handle it. Is that a weird thing to think about when you're going outside? Like, that is my first thought, you know? Oh man, what if I was stabbed and, you know, in my Hello Kitty pajamas? Yeah, that would feel so bad. Man, I want to get blood on these. That's also true. Dude, they're nice pajamas. I don't want to get them messed up with my own blood. That's crazy. That's what, like, you know, a terrible throwaway gene would be for. You know, if I'm getting like I don't give a shit kind of like store trip, I'm putting on like terrible pants that I haven't worn in years. Like, I don't care, but I will at least be like, okay, this is my mind like shifting gears. Oh man, gotta be better than Walmart ready some days. Well, yeah, if I'm not if I'm not in a, you know, in the mood to put on pants, I'm like, at most I'm gonna order delivery, right? And I'm like, I'll just tank the cost, even though I shouldn't feel that's able to be the norm. I'm just like, if I'm gonna like want something so bad but not want it enough, you know, to just put on pants, it's gonna cost me some money, man. And so I shouldn't do it. But that's like my mind being like, here's my own recompense. Here's like what I get because of it, I guess, right? I suffer the consequences of my own actions. I don't know. Even stuff like getting a little treat, man. I gotta sort of be in the right mindset for it. You know. Otherwise, like, did I deserve this little treat? No, I didn't. So I won't get it. That's all. Man. It's real, but sometimes you just gotta get it. That's I don't know. I feel like I'm a very reward heavy kind of person where I'm like I reward the good behavior so that my brain associates that's able to happen. And was the last time you had a little treat? Well, it was like you guys basically not forced me, but coerced me into getting a pizza. Yeah. You can have little things if you want them. I don't know. I don't know. I feel as though it's always like, yeah, but with moderation. And I feel like the moderation is that like I haven't done enough to get there. I don't know. I don't know. When was the pizza? Let's see. I don't remember. It must have been like last Wednesday, I think. I don't think I can handle having like a treat or a day like that every week. Cause that's like a lot. That's a whole lot. Not if you do as deserve it or not. The answer is always yes. That's okay. Well, that's more like like a phrasing thing, if anything. Okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's like the little treat I sometimes feel like it's like it's hard to say. I guess I've always just been like still stuck in that like savings mindset, I guess, right? It's like I don't know, man. Like I feel literally negative every time I do something that isn't technically mandatory, right? And it's like I don't know how to help that other than just like, hey, this is just how it be, bro. Like, treat yourself, young man. I don't know. I just feel like it's not that I don't. It's more just that I don't know. You can get treats in bulk and you just don't have to spend every week. Good financial decision and not deserve something. Well, it's yeah. Not if you deserve something. Yeah. It's changing the mindset of it. I guess that's true. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like if it makes any sense is that like I feel like sometimes I've been vindicated whenever I am like this. It's like I have saved that much more money, and when something bad happens then I'm okay. I guess I don't know. So it's like I don't know. But I do think that it makes sense to be like, oh, this is a bad way to put it in my mind, though. That makes sense. Phrasing wise may not be the best, but doing the same thing, but with different phrasing, yeah. Yeah. The thing about stuff like this is that like it starts to feel like some sort of lecture, but not entirely. if that makes sense. Like I'm not being lectured, but it's also like I understand it, but I'm like I also don't know if I can really put it into action right now. If that makes sense, right? I don't know. Get therapy, nerd. I'm joking. I'm joking. I know. I know. I think that it's like tired mindset. I'm just like, I'm trapped. Sorry, the song. Dude, I've just been like doing so much, man. It's hard. It's hard. But I'm working on things. And I think that like doing all sorts of stuff all at once starts to like burn myself out. So I'm like, I'm trying not to. Is that there too? Because it's like I feel like I'm already trying to do one thing or another when it comes to self-help, I suppose. But it's like if I try to do every part of it that I think I should, then it starts to be not overwhelming is a word for it, but it's like I know I could do it, but it would like start to be like I'd have to sacrifice other things, I suppose. It feels like I only got so many spoons, my man. You know, if that makes sense. I think that's understandable though. Yeah. Do what you can within the means. Exactly. Do what you can. Also, I'll be right back. Dude, I've been hydrating and drinking liquids. I said I had 3 drinks today, so I'm like, or, with me today, so it's problematic. I gotta go. I'll be right back. Hello, hi crew. Welcome back to me. Just wanted to refill my water and stuff like that. Wow. Don't scatter. What are you talking about? You guys are goofy. I swear to God, get back here. You can't just leave me like this after all we've been through. Fruit. Make me. Oh my God. Freaks. I swear. You know, I should have grabbed, like, I have a banana from also when I visited my parents. I should have grabbed that. Would have been, I'll have that after stream. Frig. It's okay. I could have grabbed something else, yeah. I feel like my brain is a little, like, I don't know, a little fried. But I'm pacing myself right, you know, doing what I can. A little, yeah. Captain Freak. Captain Freak, though. What? What do you mean by that? You need to call it, or you want to try some gaming? I think. I might just be a little tired. So I might need to call it. But. Bleh. You called us freaks, but you are our captain, so that's true. No, I just prefer being called a good boy than freak, okay? Come on. Anyway, get your rest, King. Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea. A good idea to get some rest. Let's not push it here, freak. Oh, man. But I'm just saying, it's better being a real freak now. Yeah, but also, you see people that are normal getting clipped. I got a clip farm somehow. What the fuck? I'm not good at that. I gotta practice. Bear with me as I try to be more stream oriented. Freak, affectionate. Exactly. In game. You know, I feel like almost removing some more 7TV emotes just so that it's not just common used words like freak. You know? Oh man. Oh my god. Also, what you said is crazy, Scully. Oh my god, dude. I like some, but it's like, yeah, if they're not intentionally used, then I'm like, it starts to feel weird. It is sometimes funny, but yeah. Oh my god. Freaks. Stop talking about clits in chat. I'm going to turn you into dust. You freaks. Disintegrate your heads. Shut up! I'm not even gaming, and you're trying to distract me. Chill. Just bah. Oh my god. Anyway, I had a good time today. I am just tired. I appreciate you. Okay, crew. Just know that I'm doing my best for myself, as well as hanging out with you guys makes me feel so much better. Okay. So, appreciate you. Hope you take care of yourself whilst I am away, because I'll be back tomorrow. I do plan to play some more Monster Hunter stories, because I want to get more into some RPGs. I think it's been really fun, even if it's like really casual. I feel it's like a silly ass Pokemon, but it's not even that, you know? So it's been interesting. So appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy whenever we get to go live. Other than that, join the Discord, follow my YouTube, and I'll see you guys then. Love you guys. Oh my god, my model. Love you guys. Good night.